You've been grinding for hours, losing sleep, skipping breaks, letting school drain the life out of you. And for what? To end up with the same average grade as your friend who only studied the night before? Listen, you're not tired of studying. You're tired of studying the wrong way. The problem isn't you. The problem is that you're still trying to learn with old, outdated methods that waste your time, burn your energy, and give you nothing back. But that ends today. Because in this video, I'm going to show you 8 insanely powerful AI tools that most students have never even heard of. Tools that make studying so fast and so easy, it almost feels like cheating. These tools will literally change how you learn forever. So let's get into it. Number 1, Notebook LM by Google is the kind of tool that makes you feel silly for still reading PDFs by hand like it's 2005. Seriously, you're wasting your life flipping through endless pages when you don't have to. With Notebook LM, you can drop everything into it. PDFs, text files, markdown files, audio recordings, Google Docs, Google Slides, website links, YouTube videos, even random text you just copied 2 seconds ago. And instead of giving you headaches, it gives you clean summaries, mind maps, and even full Q&A formats based on your files. It feels like you're finally able to search through your study material the way you always wished you could, almost like you're questioning your textbook directly and getting straight answers. It shows you the main points, breaks everything into clear sections, and connects ideas in a way that actually makes sense. So you stop studying like you're running around blind. But here's the wild part. It can turn all of this into little explainer videos built straight from your own documents. Imagine your boring history book suddenly turning into a friendly video that explains the whole chapter to you like you're 5. 1 second, you're dragging yourself through dry text, and the next, you're watching your notes come alive. And it doesn't stop there. Notebook LM also creates audio summaries from your documents, basically like having your own private podcast made out of your study material. Ever get that feeling like you're drowning in the nonstop news cycle and the world is just too loud? Climate change, inequality, political mess everywhere, and you're just trying to fold laundry or do something normal? Now imagine your notes quietly talking to you in the background while you pretend to be productive. You can even ask it simple questions like, what was this chapter even about? And it will answer with info taken straight from your document, not random stuff from the internet. And the best part? It's completely free. No trial, no paywall, no excuses. If you're not using this tool, you must enjoy suffering. Because Notebook LM makes studying so much faster and easier that ignoring it honestly feels like self-punishment. And the crazy part is, even after all that Notebook LM can do, we're still only scratching the surface. Because the truth is, studying isn't just about organizing your notes, it's about actually understanding them. And that's where the next tool steps in and blows everything wide open. If Notebook LM is the brain that sorts your chaos, this next one is the coach that forces you to think smarter. And yeah, it's ChatGPT's brand new study mode. Number 2, ChatGPT just dropped a brand new feature called study mode. And if you're still using ChatGPT only to copy answers, you're doing it completely wrong. This mode doesn't just give you answers, it asks you questions back, gives you small hints, makes you think, and forces your tired brain to actually connect the dots. It can turn long walls of text into flashcards, quizzes, summaries, and clear explanations that match your level. It even tracks your progress, adjusts to your skill, and gives you personal feedback when you mess up. It's basically the study partner you always needed but never had. But even with ChatGPT pushing your brain to think harder, there's still one huge problem every student deals with: lectures. You can't pause them. You can't rewind the teacher. And half the time, you're staring at the screen, pretending to listen while your mind is somewhere else. So if you've ever walked out of class with notes that look like they were written during an earthquake, this next tool is going to feel like a lifesaver. Let's talk about Otter AI. Number 3, if you're still sitting through long lectures without recording them, you're doing school like a caveman. With Otter AI, you just record the lecture and it does all the heavy lifting for you. It creates smart research summaries, takes real-time notes so you can actually pay attention, and highlights the important keywords automatically. It maps out how different topics connect, keeps track of assignments and deadlines, and even gives you instant class overviews without any extra effort. You can search your notes by keyword instead of digging through endless pages of text, and it pulls out the most important points so you can study faster without drowning in useless information. And even after Otter AI saves you from messy notes and boring lectures, there's still one problem left. Sometimes you don't need notes. You need a full lesson. Something that actually teaches you the topic step by step, like a personal tutor who never gets tired. And that's exactly where this next tool comes in. And trust me, it's on a completely different level. Number 4, Rappy Learn AI is wild. This thing will take almost any question or file you throw at it and turn it into a full mini course, almost like a real lesson plan. You can upload a messy PDF, your random notes, a topic you barely understand, or even videos, audio clips, and PowerPoint files, and boom, it builds something you can actually study, teach from, or share with someone else. And it doesn't stop at one format. It builds a whole study toolkit for SSU while you sit there doing nothing. You get notes, mind maps, audio summaries, quizzes, and full explanations, all tuned to whatever you're trying to learn, or pretending to learn. And if you ever get stuck, just ask. The AI acts like a private tutor who never gets tired of your questions, even the dumb ones. Honestly, if you're still studying the old school way at this point, I don't even know what to say. Actually, I do. You're making your life way harder than it needs to be. All right, now that math isn't ruining your day anymore, let's jump into something that makes studying a whole lot less painful and honestly way more fun. Number 5. Symbolab is basically the end of torturing yourself with math. Stop suffering like some Disney character trying to solve algebra with tears in your eyes. Just use Symbolab. This tool doesn't only solve math problems for you, it walks you through every single step, almost like it's holding your hand through the entire process. It works for algebra, arithmetic, trigonometry, and even integrals that look like they were written by aliens. You can type the problem in or simply take a photo. And Symbolab breaks it down for you in clear, simple steps. It shows you exactly what to do and explains why each step matters. It honestly feels like having a math teacher who never gets tired, never judges your questions, and somehow explains things better than the one you have in class. Okay, math handled. Now, let's fix the next thing that eats your time like a black hole: research. Number 6. Scholar AI is made for people who are done wasting their lives digging through academic papers. This tool doesn't throw random articles at you. It actually helps you find the right sources, analyze them fast, and organize everything without spending hours digging through research trash like a lost raccoon. Instead, you get clean, structured information that helps you finish your work without losing your mind. One of the best parts is that it even tells you whether a paper supports your topic or completely argues against it, so you don't have to sit there trying to decode academic nonsense line by line. Scholar AI also automates the painful stuff: data visualization, writing support, citation management, so you stop wasting time on formatting and start focusing on the real work. And yes, it even breaks through language barriers with multilingual support, making research faster, smoother, and so much less painful. All right, if research no longer scares you, let's talk about something that saves you when your brain fully gives up. Number 7. StudyMonkey is your no-nonsense AI homework tutor for those moments when you're stuck and too confused to figure things out on your own. Just pick a subject: math, history, language, computer science, whatever you're suffering through, then tell it your level, from beginner all the way up to expert. After that, type your question, any question, and it gives you a clear answer with an explanation that actually makes sense. So instead of copying something blindly and hoping for the best, you finally understand what's going on. It's like having a patient tutor who doesn't judge you, even when the question feels embarrassingly simple. And if a simple tutor isn't enough for you, this next tool turns studying into something you might actually enjoy. Number 8. Study Copilot is an AI tool that turns studying into a game you actually want to play. It throws interactive memory games at you, fill-in-the-blank exercises, and practice questions that adjust in difficulty as you improve, so your brain never gets lazy. On top of that, it builds smart flashcards using spaced repetition, which means the info sticks in your head for good. You can even take a photo of your textbook or your messy notes and start learning right away. And if something still doesn't make sense, the built-in AI tutor breaks everything down step by step. The progress tracking keeps you focused on your weak spots, so you're always getting better without feeling lost. Now I want to hear from you. Which AI tool are you using to study right now? Tell me in the comments. I really hope I see you in the next video, because missing it would honestly hold you back more than you think. Watch the next video.